Hey guys, it's Maya Paveza, also known as my Ari Guru. Look, I apologize. I just got out of the hospital a couple of days ago. Long story short, but I want to talk to everybody because people are like in this panic state right now in real estate. Look, 2008 and 2009 were like my best years, partially because of the recession, partially because of attrition. If you are a well-established agent, you're fine. Anybody who really any agent will be fine. The key right now is look at this like what we look at it in the Northeast and other parts of the country. It's a snow day. What do you do on a snow day? Look, you've got a database. If you don't have a database, that's a problem. But get into your database and start working it. Call your clients and check on them. We all have clients who might be in that susceptible group. Um, the elderly or the immunocompromised. So reach out to those people and see if they need anything. You can keep a social distance and drop a pallet of water at their house. This is this is not as bad as people think. I've taken a lot of epidemiology classes in the last couple of years. So let's just say this first of all. We love panic, we love to freak out. And that's what people are doing right now. This is all going to get a lot better really quick. We're going to see a spike in these numbers because all of these tests are waiting to be released and the results. So you're going to see a spike in the numbers, but it's not like this spike. We're not seeing this great. It's really it's a normal bell curve with an epidemic. What you have to keep in mind now is with vaccinations, we have herd immunity. We take vaccinations and get them because we do that for the people that are not able to, who are immunocompromised, who might have allergies. Whatever that case may be, is your responsibility as a healthy person is to get immunized. And in that case, then you prevent someone else from getting sick. In this case, we don't have an immunization. So, how we have to obtain and achieve that sort of herd immunity, it's not necessarily immunity, but this sense of protecting that 5% or whatever percentage of the population is by social distancing and making smart things like Ignaz Semmelweis. Thank God for him in the hand washing. Look him up. Actually, Google had him featured today. So he's pretty remarkable and pretty amazing. He noticed in a maternity ward in Vienna that the mortality rates for women and babies was incredibly high. So he isolated the wards, or they had multiple wards. So one ward, he instituted hand washing, and the other ward, they didn't. The ward that instituted hand washing ended up with a less than 1% mortality rate. But the physicians at that time thought he was crazy, mocked him, and he ended up dying in a mental institution about, I think it was 2 weeks after he was committed. So, but his innovations led to Louis Pasteur and some of these other people who did a lot in discovering what germs are and what bacteria are, and we're still discovering. So, first of all, a coronavirus is the same as a rhinovirus. We have tons of them we're exposed to all the time. This is just a new one, which is why they call it a novel coronavirus. So, first of all, stop freaking out, okay? It will subside. We're going to see a spike in the numbers, but this is the time when we're socially isolating to protect and let this thing just die out, because it will. If it runs out of hosts, it will stop. That's just the natural state of it. Stay home, follow the social isolation. And while you're home, agents, your heads out of your asses. Stop freaking out. Don't stop like canceling your services and things like that. Focus on your database. If you don't have one, get your CRM up and running. No agent out there doesn't have access to a CRM, whether it's through your broker or a service. I heard about something coming. Dan Stewart was talking about something he might launch that would meet this, and I'll let you know if I hear more about it. But focus on your database, clean it, organize it, reach out to those people. This is the time you should be on the phone, touching people, connecting with people. You have nothing else to do. Now, at the same time, I've seen emails going through my office in Greenville, Delaware here. One of the agents said, "Hey, I'm listing a new house in North Wilmington. How are showings?" And another agent said, "I just listed a new one and had 15 showings in 2 days and it's sold." And then other places are like, "No showings." Look, the market's like that no matter what. If the house isn't priced right, or it doesn't have the right aesthetics, or the pictures are suck, buyers are unrealistic. So buyers, get your heads out of your asses and recognize that major systems matter more than anything else. So look, I have not seen any seize up in purchasing. I just see this panic in the stock market. But remember, The treasury bill, I think the treasury bills or treasury bonds, that's what drives mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are good. There's going to be a lot of incentives to stimulate the economy, so it's going to come back really quick. So right now is actually really, really a great time to buy. So agents, database, 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 database. Talk to your contacts, reach out to them. Do not spread rumors and innuendo about this coronavirus. If you need information, go to the CDC and only the CDC or the World Health Organization. Don't listen to the media. Don't listen to somebody who tells you that ibuprofen makes it worse. It's an anti inflammatory. How could it make it worse? It's inflammation. If you think you have it, call your doctor or call your health department. But follow the rules of social isolation, stay at home, and don't panic. I think we all have enough food. And if you're down to like noodles and stuff like that, call a friend, you know, see what someone else has. I'm sure we can all work together and pool and get things done. But number one priority while you're sitting there going, stop watching the news, open your database and fix it. Is your database healthy? Are your contacts in order? Are they up to date? Call people, check. Hey, look, how you doing? Great. Look, while we're all stuck at home, I'm working on my database and I just want to make sure I had the right info for you. You know, you might be surprised. You might call somebody and they say, oh, yeah, you know what? I was just thinking about you because we're home, we're bored, and we're looking online and there's some really great houses. Does this mean prices are coming down? I don't think we're going to see a true market effect for a while, but I would like everybody to like think about that. Call the people in your database, set those goals, block your time. A lot of people have read the book Shift. I don't necessarily agree with cutting back on expenses. I think that's panic, just like panic selling in the stock market and panic buying. Don't take panic actions. This is like a week and a half, 2 weeks in. Okay. This will get much better, much faster. So I think right now everybody is just enjoying the drama. You can show a house within the rules of social isolation or social, whatever, distancing. Um, and there's plenty of resources. So chill, get into your database, call your clients, touch base with them, check in on them, see what they need, they want, and they might have. And then while you're doing that, update information. Then are you sending email campaigns? Touch base with people, create personalized messages and short messages. Just, hey, it's me, just checking in to see how you're doing. I have always gotten the best return from those messages that seem customized. And really weren't. They were going mass, and it was so funny how many responses I would get. But when you look at before you cut an expense, what is the return on investment? I used to spend, I want to say it was like about 500 a month on an email marketing service, and yeah, I choked sometimes with that. But you know what? My return on that investment was probably 10 times. So get going. And I apologize for the mess. Just out of the hospital, like I said. More coming, but focus on your database. I'll write a blog post about it. But get in there, organize it, contact people, call people, check on people. We care. That's why we're in real estate. We do this to help people. So now's the time. So stay strong. Love you guys. Maya Ari Guru out and probably back because apparently I've been sick for a while and didn't know it. Thanks. Bye.